So welcome to Hungry Hungry Gators. First thing I'm going to do is turn the music off so you can hear me. So this game was inspired by the idea when I was thinking back to when I was in grade school. I was always taught that when you're using signs of inequality like greater than, less than, or equal to, that you could kind of think of them as alligators. And the alligator would always want the hungrier one. And so recently I heard that that was being discouraged somewhere, but I thought, no, I thought, what a great way for students to understand this concept. And so I've tried to make a game where students perform the same tasks as they would when comparing numbers with alligators. So watch what happens. I click play. Now I can choose to be the less than alligator or the greater than alligator. Most kids are going to try to be the greater than alligator. That means when there are two numbers, you have to pick the bigger one. So I click next. I'm going to go to the greater than, click next. So there are actually 5 levels here, and some of the feedback I've gotten on some of my games is that, well, for students it's a big accomplishment to get from one round to the next, but if they lose a game, they have to start all the way over. Well, not anymore. They can go back, they can get a code to go back to whatever level they left off on. So I'm going to click play and show you a couple rounds. Okay, so I'm the greater than alligator, and there are 15 number comparisons I have to do. Every round gets a little bit harder. So since I picked the greater than alligator, I'm going to pick the larger number. If I pick the less than alligator, I'd pick the small one. So I know 43 is bigger than 25. So I eat that one up. And this first round is fairly simple. It gets hard, like I said, it gets harder, and sometimes there are equations. This is sort of like if you ever played my game Genius Boxing, a more simple version. There we go. And see, I have 3 hearts up here. These are my lives. If I get one wrong, I lose a heart. 46, 98, 68, 42. And again, if students pass this round, they don't have to go back and start from here again. And there we go. Look, and what if I get one wrong? It's no big deal. I just lose a life. Watch what happens. I'll pick this one. The other alligator gets a little laugh out of it. So we're almost done with this round. So I got 13 out of 15. And I see here that my code for level 1 is frog. That means I can skip level 1 next time. So now I'm on level 2. Click play. It's a little bit harder. See, there's a little bit more background observers here, so 275. And by the way, when I get to the next round, I have 3 hearts left. And there's not much to say as I'm going through these, but we'll go through it quickly because I want to at least show you the third round. Oh, that was close. And I get one more here. Looks like I'm going to get all of these right. 15 out of 15. So now, to get past level 2, my code is Gator. So watch when I get to level 3. So now I have to figure out equations. Now again, you're not watching the final version of this game. I've decided to keep this game rather simple. So the math equations in the game will eventually be simple. There'll be 1-digit plus 1-digit numbers, and then the next round there'll be subtraction. There'll either be 2-digit numbers minus 1-digit numbers or 1-digit numbers minus 1-digit numbers. So anyway, as you see, so we have 23 and 22. So this could be kind of challenging for kids here. 11 and 13. And this, you see, this is where I think this version gets too hard, which is why I'm going to amend this. So anyway, I think this is enough. I think this gives you enough information to be able to use Hungry Gators in the classroom. Kids will have a lot of fun with this. It's great for comparing numbers. It simulates inequalities. It stimulates critical thinking. It's not always just comparing 2 numbers, but it starts out that way. Then it graduates to comparing equations. So it could be used for younger kids just to get past a couple of levels, and then for older kids to try to win the game after level 5. So this is Hungry Hungry Gators. And you might notice it was even somewhat, there was also the inspiration of the timeless board game Hungry Hungry Hippos.